Shalawam Makyam, Kala Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rukakadash. First off, I want to proceed this lesson with giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Grand Millstone. In this lesson, I want to talk about being in uncomfortability. We gotta, try things which is out of our comfort zone. We can't, stay in the same old ways that we once were. In that old man, we gotta put the old man off. Let me get that scripture. Don't want to butcher it. Yeah, it's right here. This is Ephesians 4:22-24. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. So this body, we're corrupted, and there's gonna be sins, in ways where we can't really control it, because this body was sold under sin. And this is Ephesians 4:23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is created in righteousness and true holiness. We gotta try things that are out of our comfort zone. If we aren't, praying more enough, fasting enough, studying, we gotta, put more time for the Lord. Speaking for myself, first and foremost, we got to, if we gotta try to, eat different things, healthier things, even though we're in this captivity, so it might be a little hard, because all this shit that, is in America, aka Babylon the Great, has all types of GMOs, and, they spray the fields with these pesticides, these chemicals, these trails in the air, that barium aluminum that they be spraying on us and shit. They got fluoride in the water. There's so much shit going on, and these candies too, Skittles or something like that, they just did like a recall or something like that on one of the candies, because the colors that they have, they're actually metals, and this poison, I'm pretty sure with mostly every like candy that's colored has that shit in it, so you gotta put that off, and it's other things that we can eat. So going back into being uncomfortable, if we if there's some things that are bothering us, or if there's things that bother you, that things that you need to put off that bother you, or sometimes music can bother you, in a way where there's spirits in music. Certain types of music have different frequencies. King David, he played the harp, to get rid of those demons. So we might want to change the different types of music that we listen to. You might be like listening to some rap and stuff, but it's always good to listen to like some instrumentals, some classic music, or some oldies, whatever suits you. It's always best to keep it balanced, as best as we could, because again, we're in this captivity. So try different foods, make some healthier foods, try some salads, try to put off like that McDonald's, that Burger King and all that stuff. Or if you guys, whatever you eat, if you eat out, try to make yourself, if you got somewhere to stay, try to make yourself, some rice. It's not that hard to make some rice, cook a little bit of chicken, some beef, make some steaks, make some corn, there's different types of things where we can try, let me see. And again, without being uncomfortable, you're not really, well, depends on your walk. But it's always a good thing to be uncomfortable, because you got to remember the Lord's always gonna direct us in the right path, and we got to trust in him. This is right here. Whatever we're going through, we got to have faith that the Lord's gonna get us through, because without faith, you're pretty much through. This is Psalms 37:5. Commit thy ways unto the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Whatever you're going through, there might be a rough little patch. We gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna get that scripture. Don't want to butcher it. You gotta take. Yeah, I'm not gonna butcher that. Let me see. I think this is how it goes. Salaki if it's not. But here, gonna find it real quick. Yeah, this is Ecclesiasticus, verse 2, or chapter 2, verse 4. Salakia. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. So we're gonna get tried. We're gonna get tried by these demons. We're gonna get tried by these, these lower vibrations, lower frequencies. You're gonna try to feed off of your energy. That's why we fast and pray. To get them away from us. Because again, we're sold under, the deceitful lust. This word is right here. Oh no, Salakia. That Yea put off this is the 22nd chapter of Ephesians, the 4th Salakia, Ephesians, the 4th chapter and the 22nd verse. That Yea put off concerning the former conversation of the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. So this flesh is always going to want to be lusting over things, whether it's over drinking, overindulging in food, listening to too much music, being too much in the world. Also that can be, a lust too. Being always caught up with what's going on in the world. Like, news is good, but it's just like, what other people are doing, the social media, they have that these TikToks and stuff, these Instagrams and stuff. It's Salakia. It's vexing. There we go. It's vexing to your spirit. All these women showing showing ass and everything. Just half naked. So that's another thing with being uncomfortable. If you're always on your phone, on that stuff. Just take a break from the phone and go out and walk by a body of water, by a lake, by a river, by a little pond. If you live by the ocean, go to the ocean, go to a pier. You gotta refresh your mind and get your mind off of the, off that phone. This is Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, with all thine heart. Heart meaning mind, the la'ab, and lead not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So if you got questions as well, you always got brothers to ask. You always, never be afraid to ask a question, because at the end of the day, it's them demons that are holding you back, because you might feel nervous or shy or something, but it's them demons, saying no, don't do it, because they don't want you to know this knowledge, which this knowledge is it's powerful, and they don't want you to know certain things, because these demons, their job is to just keep you away from this truth and make you go down. If you're not catching hell, then that should be really concerning, because that means the Lord's not dealing with you. Okay, this is yeah, with the red D's. So being comfortable, that's another thing. Being comfortable in one spot, that can get really dangerous. That's kind of like, you got to get out of your comfort zone. How they say in the world, comfortability can be very dangerous when you get so used to doing the same things, and when you feel like you're not, catching hell or anything, that should be really concerning to you, again, because the Lord's not dealing with you, could not be dealing with you. So that's another thing. Change, the different things you do in the morning, throughout your day. Salakia. Throughout your day, there's always different things to be reading. Watch some videos. Some music. See, that's something that we gotta be mindful of. We can't stay in the same state and expect us to grow in this truth, because we're supposed to keep learning and studying and praying, and especially fasting. But we got to do it to the best of our abilities. all of us, all our brothers, all of us brothers don't have the same walk. So it all depends on how the Lord is dealing with you. You gotta remember when the Lord's when He's chastising you. Yeah, chastising, right? Here, let me find that verse. Salakia. Yeah, it's right here. Hebrews 12:7 through 9. Or let me see. I'm just read. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna read. I'm just read 12. I'm gonna just read 7 through 9. Hebrews 12:7. If ye endure chastising, God, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Salakia, dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons? Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection to the Father's spirits and live? So it's saying right here, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh sees us as sons. If you're getting chastised, we're His sons. But if you're not receiving that chastisement, that's what I'm saying. You gotta be concerned, because that means He's not really dealing with you. We gotta take it cheerfully, and sometimes we just gotta laugh, but not laugh at it, or just laugh about it. Like, yeah, like, damn, the Lord's dealing with me, so I gotta man up. This is the thing about this truth. This thing is not for no little sissies, for no little excuse my French, but for no bitch. You gotta man up and take these things cheerfully, because the Lord's gonna try us, especially in these last days. We're gonna see things that we've never seen before. People dying in front of us, our own family members. Our sons or daughters, our mom, dad, or whatever, brothers and sisters might get killed right in front of you. So you gotta ask the Lord to harden your heart and put that spirit on you to be all right, because there's no other way we're gonna make it out this place without having faith, and ultimately without having the Father. Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Just wanted to hit a little lesson on that. Hopefully, I was edifying to the hopeful elect. We just got to keep pushing and praying and fasting, and to the best of our abilities. Let me see. So yeah, we got to put our trust in the Lord and make sure that we're doing what we got to do, because in these last days, the Lord's about to turn up the heat. So again, I'm gonna say shalom. I hope the hopeful elect was edified. Until next time.